So no one told you the podcast was gonna go this way. We just have B and Cap and Jim is MIA. It's like we're only reviewing Australian beers. 2 subscribers done last year is all of our fears. It's a Doomed Review. A new excuse from Zoo. It's a Doomed Review. 'Cause we have no views. It's a Doomed Review. Let's drink till we're sore.
It's okay 'cause no one's watching.
What's up, Doom Nation, and welcome back. You are listening to the Two Doom Men podcast, and we have another Doomed Review on the Doomed Review tour for you. We are at the shack in the back. You guys know where we are, honestly. But here we are. Scagz, what are we testing out today?
Yeah, we had to do this one proper. We have 18-year aged Glenfiddich single malt Scotch Whisky. Comes in a really pretty box.
Wow.
We got some men of refined taste here this evening to help us drink it. I was saying that when we do this one, we have to sit down and properly enjoy it. We can't be on the road with wireless mics. We got to be back here. So here we are, going to be drinking the 18 Glenfiddich. I am excited. How about you, boys?
I'm ready to have drinks.
Very
thirsty.
Very excited. Very excited. Thirsty. Nice box.
This is
Looking
18
forward.
year, correct?
Oh, with the glasses. Show those glasses off.
Fancy,
I got to operate the
fancy.
camera, so somebody operate the booze.
Okay, watch out.
Special delivery.
Oh, it comes with. Oh,
Look at that.
So first we have here. Oh boy, I don't want my giant mitts to break these glasses. There we go. 2 little petite Glenfiddich Scotch glasses.
Wow.
that's
Those are beautiful.
Sniper
You get your
glasses.
schnoz in
Do you
there.
think is that what that's for? You know, swirling it around and
It's a snifter. Exactly.
like that guy does on Instagram.
And then after the drink, you blow out.
There you go, Scagz. You could drink out of that one. Oh, you got 2 of them.
I did not realize that it came with the little glasses. I have not opened this.
I was wondering why the
That's
box was
awesome.
so big. So that's an interesting reason or tidbit. This is interesting
There
because
we
it's an 18, but it's not a regular 18.
that'd
It's
be
part
a
of their
really nice gift.
Perpetual Collection, whatever that means. I wonder if that's a special blend.
Which camera are we on?
Very interesting.
All of them.
Okay, here is Zibato.
Whoa, fancy.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Looks like whiskey.
Looks legal.
From the Perpetual Collection.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll
VAT 04.
do some reading from the inside of the box here, which the box itself is beautiful. like
What's
I'm saying.
Yeah.
What's the booth on it?
So it says our
86.
our Perpetual
86
Collection, our most distinguished Solera whiskey, patiently aged in Oloroso sherry and bourbon casks for 18 years, married and continuously transformed in Solera Vat 04 to deliver a deep, rich aroma of robust oak, ripe orchard fruit, and baked apple for great encounters. That's what we're having here right now.
Great encounter.
I hope we live up to that.
It says, with the Lunar New Year on the horizon, our vision shifts towards togetherness and harmony. This is a time when we find hope and beauty as different traditions and cultures encounter each other. The distinctive flavor of Glenfiddich whiskey is an expression of the sophisticated encounter of different remarkable worlds, from the freshness of our Robbie Dew spring water to the richness that our oak barrels deliver. We strive to reflect beauty in crafting unforeseen bridges. This festive season, let's celebrate a unique rendezvous between 2 great cultures and raise a glass as another harmonious year begins. Designed by Chinese artist Zhang Yu, merging traditional Chinese ink wash painting with contemporary techniques and colors.
Wow.
Fly's gone.
You got the fly? Nice. I was just saying before, man, it is freezing cold outside, but
Mr.
there is a
Miyagi.
fly here somewhere.
There
Mr.
was.
Miyagi got it.
Now you gotta wax on and wax off.
Okay, so I guess it's a mixture of like Chinese culture and whiskey. So I don't know.
And-
Well, I think
Scott?
just the artwork, I think, is the Chinese influence there. But very interesting because you got it aged in bourbon and wine. So Madeira
Yes.
wine casks. This has
Well, this is a special bottle. I'll give you
be very
the.
good.
You want to peel the label off and pop the cork? I'm having it out of the glass. I want the full Glenfiddich experience.
Yeah, if anything, both of you
Tastes
should
better
have
in
had
there.
that glass, Dad.
All right. You guys
And-
probably should
and-
be doing this because I got to be operating the old cameras here.
Make sure you fill those glasses up to the brim. take just one giant
swig.
5
Yeah.
ounces.
Hold your microphone up there.
Like this?
Yeah, just
There
like
you go.
straight up. Just sit
How
down
about
there.
that?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
This guy's, it's your first podcast.
It's a little high. It's a little high.
Oh, that was a nice sound.
That was nice.
I like that.
Don't we have to let it breathe a little bit?
Yeah, in the glass.
Yep, that was long enough on strength.
Ain't got enough air.
So, Luch, what are you thinking? You're a Tito's guy normally. You're about to drink an 18-year-old whiskey.
Tell
You
you one
excited?
thing right off the bat, it's the wrong color.
It's not vodka, so this is new for you. This is but then again, you guys have been
He's an uncharted
causing
waters.
Luch to foray
Yeah.
into different liquors.
I'm not afraid to,
I know you're not.
You're not afraid to
I'm
party.
not afraid to
To
go
double
off the
dabble.
beaten path.
So which glass you want to use here, Skaggs?
I'm going to use a little one.
My
I'm gonna
first taste of an 18-year-old.
do the same thing you did here and
Waiting for you to
do this.
to get that one.
I'll show the fans here. Well, I had this big glass, but you're right, Cap. Let's go for the whole full
Yeah,
glass. No, give me a little bit more than that. Come on now.
Yeah, these glasses
Gotta
are
show
nice.
everybody.
They got a nice weight to them. Dainty to an extent, but
That means I should crush it in my hand by the end of the
yeah.
It
night.
almost looks like there should be a stem underneath it.
yeah, there could
A
be.
little flower,
Yeah, you'll have a handful of sand, Captain, by morning.
a little rose glass.
What do you
Ooh, stinky.
It has an interesting smell. I'll give it that.
Very stinky.
Yeah, like it's not super strong.
Like that guy.
Yeah. Spit it. Pour it out. Bring it
No
up to your
good.
nose.
I love a drink that smells like witch hazel. It's very, very
Witchy.
stinky.
Which hazel are you talking about?
It doesn't smell like witch hazel.
All right.
Ooh.
That smelly smell. That smell.
It's very smooth.
Ooh. Oh wait,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep.
Gentlemen,
Cheers.
some of you guys have known each other for 18 years in this room.
Much longer.
Longer than that, buddy. Longer than that.
Slanjama.
We're not as well aged though.
No. Luch, I've probably known you almost 18 years. No longer, actually, even.
2003.
Yeah.
Right?
Probably known you
Holy
for 18
smokes.
plus.
Yeah. So
We're probably close to
22
19
years.
years now.
We are old, man.
We are very
We
old.
are old folks. That's the thing that you forget. We are old.
Yep.
This is the old folks' home that we're in here,
Yeah.
right here.
You know what? That's a real old folks blanket. Like, whenever I look at that, I feel like you're like...
His grandma knitted it.
My grandma didn't it that. There you go. Yeah.
It's comfy.
All right, should we start giving our comments here?
Yes. Go ahead.
All
You
right.
Go first, Cap. You seem like you're chomping at the bit.
It tastes great, but it's a weird layers of taste. Hold on.
It's like an aftertaste.
The front end you get all like alcohol and flavor, and then like at the very end you get a little bit more flavor.
Yeah, I could see that. The very end, the palate gets a little, almost fruitiness.
Yeah, and then it's like dry too.
Yeah, it's like an after.
It's like a
wine
dry.
taste.
You ever have like a dry red wine? That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting.
All
It's
those
like lingering
Madeira
somewhere
casks that it was aged
towards the end-ish.
Yeah,
Can't really say.
and I don't like that, but I like the flavor of the whiskey itself.
It has a lot of flavor.
Yes,
I'll give it
it's
that.
it's almost too much. It's like a gusher.
It's
Well, it's an 18-year Scotch, right? So there's a lot that has happened over those 18 years.
You're right.
Did life run through it?
We're running through it right now, so that's more than enough. But I think it's a little bit different than the last couple of drinks we've had in here, which are only a couple of years, right? Less depth in those.
I think the
a lot.
oldest we've gone on the podcast might be 12 years. Might be so far. I think this is the oldest one we've done on the podcast, at least.
It's our first legal fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We had complaints from HR. Like,
Yeah.
you got to go up to 18.
It's giving me a little heartburn. It's burning a little bit. I don't know about
Yeah,
you guys.
I was gonna talk to that.
like the
point.
more you drink, the
Yeah.
more burn you get. Like for me, it was very smooth and calm at first,
feel a
but
little-
slowly starting to feel
little
more
fire in the
sips.
throat,
It's
Fine,
fruity.
stick
There's a
with-
lot of fruit
stick
in
with
there.
Tito's, bub.
putting a little hair on me.
And bourbon
Yeah.
barrels as well.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of...
What are you thinking, Mr. B? Like I said, you're a man of refined taste. That's why we brought you here.
I don't know about refined taste, but I drink a lot of Scotch and bourbon and everything.
Yeah, you eat a lot of ethnic people.
After these drinks. But yeah, I think it's really good. I like it a lot, actually. I think there's a lot of depth to it. I think after this, we should put a little ice on it or even a drop of water.
Yes, I was gonna say it needs something to
A
cut
little
it.
bit. It's a low proof.
I don't disagree with that.
It's a low proof, but that will actually forget about cutting down the burn, and maybe it'll open up a couple
So-
flavors.
We watched that video where the guy, went over how to properly drink booze, and when he cut it with the water, what did he say it did when you cut it with the water?
Oh, it kills a little bit of the alcohol,
Right,
and
it
yeah.
brings out how it's supposed to be
Yes.
like tasted.
Yeah.
That's how they intended it to be tasted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think an ice cube or two would put this into a much more tolerable drink.
I can't.
Not
say
saying it's not tolerable now, but if it
Would
got a
you-
little bit better, it'd be
Would
easier to
you
drink.
run back? So you have a collection. Would you run out to go get this?
I wouldn't. The Glens, the Fiddiches, the Levitts, they're all good, but they're never the first thing.
Gracias.
Thank you. They're never the first thing I look for. There's something about these that it's a good flavor, but it's not. This bottle, I think, goes for anywhere from 130 to 150. Not something I'm going to pick up. My scotches, Aberfeldy's. I'll do Aberfeldy 18.
This would be a nice gift.
It'd be a very nice gift.
So,
Christmas gift from your
Yeah,
supervisor.
this was a gift from my aunt
See, I
on
knew
her
it.
trip
There you
to
go.
Australia. Again,
knew
all
you
the
didn't
last
pay
couple
for it.
things we drank were gifts.
Thank you,
I
Julie.
think she paid like 116, 117 around there, but it was
Boy,
'cause
she saved.
it was in the airport duty free and all
Right,
that,
right.
and it was in New Zealand or
Oh, yeah.
Australia or something like that.
that
She
took a
bought
lot
it.
of the burn
Well,
out of it.
It was a good pick.
Yeah, a little bit of ice.
That ice took a lot of the initial
100%.
burn out of it.
I bet you if
I
like
like
there's
ice with
you
it
know
better.
serious people watching, like they're going ballistic over the ice right now.
Well, you know,
How dare they?
what everyone says is it's your bottle, you drink it your way.
Yeah.
My body, my choice.
Simple as that.
Your
right?
bottle, your choice. Yeah, I agree. And we did it properly here. We took a couple sips just straight up, and now we did a little ice. I'm a whiskey ice drinker. I like ice in my whiskey, no matter which one it is. However, this one was 18 years, so I made sure that I gave it a taste before I corrupted it with an ice cube.
Likewise.
And I will say that it is significantly better, in my opinion, with the ice cube.
Agreed.
There you go.
It's a little bit more tolerable. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to start giving it ratings, or you got any more comments you guys want to make?
Ratings or comments, boys?
I don't know. Yeah, overall, it's nice, you know. I don't think I'd buy it again. I'm glad that we got to try it for free because it didn't cost us anything. But, good bottle, you know, along the lines of the Glen line. They're good.
Yeah.
They're just not my favorite, but a lot of people probably like them.
I don't think Biden would sniff this because of the age.
Who wants to go first? Spin the wheel.
Why don't you go first?
And we're doing it out of 10, correct?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go first. I gotta be honest with you. I didn't really like it right off the right out the bat. It has a lot of flavor, way more flavor than I'm used to on some of the other whiskeys. Not necessarily a good thing, in my opinion, how much flavor it had. It did have a flavor of some of the things they're describing on the box, like the fruits and all that everybody does. I don't know. I just didn't really like it for some reason. I was expecting something
I think
different.
it's the dry cask.
It could be.
the wine.
Not a big wine guy. Don't like dry wines, especially. So that could be what it is. It's a little bit better. It's tolerable with the ice. However, now I'm a rube and I've watered down my drink. I'm going to give it a 5. Very expensive, obviously, over $100 for it. Very old. I feel like for the amount of years, probably could have been better.
Cool. You want to go next, Gab?
No, sure.
It's up to you.
I am upfront giving it a 6. The bottle, the presentation, the box,
Yes, that's
all
right.
has something to it. Somebody had said this would be a good gift for like somebody, maybe like your boss or something, your supervisor. You don't know what to get them. You want to show a little face. I think this would be great. There was too much flavor, and the dryness killed it. I like sweet wine. I don't like dry wines like that. That being said, though, the flavors that it did have, I do like. You know what I mean? Like, so it just, I don't think it paired well to my palate with the dryness. So that's why I can't give it too much. But presentation, gift-wise, flavors, yes, 6. I'm not going to spend $150 on this.
130, 140.
If I had for a gift, maybe, but for myself, no.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll go now. This is, I'm going to give it a double score just to keep it fair. So without the ice, I'm going to give it a 5.1. It was very hard to put down at first. There was a very strong burn that you get, especially if, you're not a big dark liquor drinker. And then we added the ice cube, and that definitely improved the score big time. It took some of that burn away. The coolness, a little better effect. Due to it being 18 years of age, I'll give it a 6.9. To keep it sexy. Yeah. I mean, somebody offers me $150 glass of whiskey. I'm going to take it. And this one, it got the job done. It's all right.
Fair enough. Who wants to go next? Yeah.
Let's go, Danny boy.
Did you give it? Did you do it?
No, I'll go
You go, Danny.
Yeah, Mr. Beal, bring it home.
Saving the worst for last.
Ideally, so overall, I'd give it a 7. You don't like the dry wines. I like dry wines.
There you go. See, it works for you.
It works for me. The design, beautiful. It's like my kind of taste. The whole, where was it from? Like Japan or something?
China,
something like that. Like our artwork, I like it. The fact they give you 2 glasses with it, especially for like what, 130, 150. All right. Like I wouldn't buy it myself. Again, it's a good gift. Maybe I would like split with like a buddy or two, but I'm not gonna buy it just for me. But I'm gonna roll with a 7.
It's 140 before the tariffs.
Yeah. So
Can't forget that.
Danny made a good point. He referenced the glasses. I do like that they give you the glasses. However, I'm going to be critical. What are these? These are not whiskey glasses, in my opinion. These are
nosing glasses.
It's called a sniffer glass. It's
That's more if you're like a connoisseur.
Sure. You buy a nice, case of Buchanan's, right? And they give you 2 big whiskey glasses that come with the industrial strength. You can smash them on the floor. They don't break.
If you ever go to a bar and get like a gin or something, they give you that glass. It's a sniffer glass. It's meant to sniff.
So it is Joe Biden. He made his way in.
Correct. Yes.
All right.
So yeah,
bring us home.
I'm gonna match captain score of 6. I think 6 is a good point for this. I wouldn't go too much higher. It's got a lot, but it's missing a few things. I think first and foremost, this might be an Australia offering only, because even Perpetual Collection, I don't know, I've never seen that, so that's one interesting thing.
Could be.
The free glasses are cool, but they're just too small and dainty. I have glasses in this, kind of form. They came with Compass Box, which is a pretty good Scotch, and they're heavier. They've got a lot more weight to them. These look cute.
I wouldn't drink out of those.
I felt like I could have broke that pulling it out of the box.
It feels like a votive candle holder or something. So I don't know.
That looks like what you use to put creamer in your coffee.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. You know what I might use these for? I propagate my houseplants. I might use these to propagate my houseplants. I get you nice little tiny glasses to put plants in and start growing roots.
Grow roots and then plant them.
Yeah, but I think what a lot of us don't like out of this bottle is the peatiness. There's actually a little bit of peatiness there.
Peaty cracks.
The wine killed it.
It's the wine, but it's also just their blend. You get any Glenfiddich, even the ones that aren't aged, because they're not all aged in wine casks. The ones that aren't aged in wine casks, you're going to get this same kind of tasting notes that we just don't really like. So 6, wouldn't buy it again. I'm glad we got to try it. That's it. That's all I got. And if you want 18s, try Glenmorangie 18. Try Aberfeldy, Aberlour 18. Those are very good bottles.
Add them to the list.
Yep.
Similar price point.
Aberfeldy 18 is actually cheaper.
Yeah, by a couple of beans.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Every dime counts.
You're on the same boat as Cap, right? You're not a fan of like dry wines or anything. You're more like the sweeter.
I'm not a big wine guy, but
okay, fair enough.
If I drink red, it's got to be sweet. Yeah.
I'd like the Doom Nation followers to give a round of applause to Brian tonight for making it out of his house. We haven't seen him in a while, guys.
Wasn't easy.
Got a brand new baby.
Yeah.
So we missed you, bud. Welcome back.
Thanks, guys. Happy to be here.
Another check mark off the list. We accomplished something else. Only got 1,000 more to go.
Yep.
Yeah, do a Doom review of your daughter.
Keep making kids, baby. Doomed Army.
Haven't met her, but looking at like a 5.6.
No, B's been away for too long. I haven't had a Thirsty Thursday in forever. I'm giving her like a 3. She better be super cute and friendly because
we'll meet her at the birthday party for Ben. So
only guy right now with more things to do than Brian is the author of Zulo's excuse book.
Yes. He couldn't be with us here tonight, so
rest in peace, Allie's dog.
Lucky us.
R.I.P. Allie's dog.
Jesus. All right. On that note, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed our doomed review of the 18-year Glenfiddich. If you guys try it, if you like it, comment, share, subscribe, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. And we will be back next week for more political news and more doomed reviews. We got a list of them, right?
We do. We have. We still got Buffalo Trace combination. We can never get done coming up, and we'll add some more things to the list. I like what Captain said. If you have a high-end whiskey that you want us to try, maybe drop that in the comments.
Let us know.
Yeah, we'll spend some money on it. Yeah.
All right, Doom Nation. Thank you, everybody. Say adios.
Boof you later.
Adios.
Arrivederci.